I fixed a broken video I created using a free AI tool, and this is how it turned out to be.
Tandiwe, so it's really tomorrow? I can't just stand here and watch you live. Stay, or at least promise me you will come back.
Tando, do you think this is easy for me? I never wanted to hate you. That was never the plan. I have to go, Tando.
So that's it? You just walk away like everything we built doesn't matter?
Tando.
So I ran into something frustrating the other day. I created this 3D AI animation using a free AI tools with just one prompt. The visuals were perfect, the characters looked consistent, the lighting was clean, everything felt cinematic. But then when it was time for the characters to start talking, it didn't just work. The voices were off, the timing felt wrong, and in some parts there was no usable audio at all. And for a second I felt I had to start over, but then I realized something. The problem wasn't the video, it was just the audio, and that completely changed how I approached it. Instead of trying to regenerate everything again, I decided to fix only what was broken, and that's when things started to come together. Even though the audio was bad, I kept it because the visuals were already exactly what I wanted. That was the first mistake I used to make, deleting everything and starting over. So what I simply did was come back to the tool that I used to generate the video, which is Anijam. I will leave a tutorial that walks you through the entire process on how you can use this tool to create your own AI animated videos completely for free without any cost attached. And not only that, you get 200 extra credit every day for just logging in. Even though the audio was bad, I downloaded it and kept it because the visuals were already exactly what I wanted. Once I downloaded the video, I brought it into an editor and split it. I used CapCut for this example, but honestly, you can use anything: Premiere Pro, DaVinci, or your smartphone. Here on CapCut, I imported it and dragged it to the timeline. Then I did something very simple. I cut the video into smaller pieces, not randomly, but based on the dialogue and the scene. And to cut the video into scenes at once, what I simply did was to click on my video and right click on my mouse, and I would see this split scene button, which is completely available for free. Select on it and it will split my entire video into scenes. And when I zoom in like this, you will clearly see that my video has been cut into scenes. Now, this made it so easier for me to proceed to the next step. I now had one clip per line, one moment per scene, because now I wasn't just trying to fix the whole video at once, I was fixing it piece by piece. Now, once that was done, I started saving each video clip into my PC. This was very important and very handy because the next step depended on these individual clips. I selected my first clip and deleted all the remaining clips thereafter. From there, I just exported this single clip into my specific folder. Once exported, I brought back the clips that were deleted. I delete the first one because we've already exported it. From there, we'll leave out only this first scene or the first clip, and we'll cut out the remaining scenes or segments of the video, and we export it. I repeated the same process until all my videos were fully exported, and once I was done exporting all my video clips, it took me to the next step, recording the audio myself. Now, this part was really funny for me and my partner. We didn't use anything fancy or any expensive tool. I just recorded the dialogue using our microphone, and you do not have to kill yourself on this one or buy an expensive expensive gadget just for you to record your audio.
You can even use your phone to do it.
But here is what made the difference. I already had the story, so I knew exactly what each character should say and how it should sound. And while recording, we followed the timing of each clip. In other words, we actually acted the scenes. We didn't just read lines, we tried to match the emotions, the poses, the tone, the energy, because the visuals already had feeling and the audio had to match it. Once that was done, we uploaded all our audio file into the exact folder we saved our video clips in. Not only that, we made sure that we gave each audio file the same name as the video file so that we do not run into frustrations when assembling them together. Once that was done, we used 11 Labs to transform the voices. After recording, I took those audio files into 11 Labs. Here on 11 Labs, I came to Voice Changer. Then here we uploaded the first audio file of our character. Not only that, we searched for a voice that would really match the look of our character and the type of a story that we are telling. I wasn't just picking voices randomly. I asked myself, does this voice feel like this character? That's what made it believable. We've got young adults and we really needed those voices that will suit them. So what we simply did was we came to voices and we filtered the search by the characters we were looking for.
A warm welcome is like sunlight.
Once we found a tone and a voice that we were looking for, we just clicked on the plus icon to add this voice to our voices list. Just add voice. And once the voice is added, the icon changes to a use voice icon. Just select it and our voice was selected like that. Again, we came back to Voice Changer, re-uploaded the audio file of our character and hit generate. From there, we repeated the same thing. Where there is need for a female character, we sought for a voice that matches the description of our character and the story that we are telling. Once selected, we uploaded the audio file of our character and we changed the voice to the one we selected in 11 Labs. We did the same thing for the remaining voices that we generated. Now we had clean video clips and we had new voice audios. So it was time to lip sync everything. There are many lip syncing tools that you can use to merge your audio and your video. I'm not going to limit you to this one or ask you to use an expensive software, but I want you to use any lip syncing tool that you are comfortable with. You can try out Dreamfirst, but in most cases, there's always muffing on the mouth, even when you're using a pro version. I hope and pray that they quickly resolve this issue because it's a really great tool in my experience. And for this example, the lip syncing tool I used was OpenArt. Likewise, use any lip syncing tool of your choice. I logged in to my OpenArt AI account and I came to lip sync. Here, I dragged and uploaded my video file that I needed to lip sync. Once the video was uploaded, here I needed to describe exactly how the lip sync should be generated. I wanted it to follow exactly the mouth movement of the man. And at the bottom here, I needed to upload the audio file. Once that was done, I clicked on generate and this is exactly what it generated for me. Tandiwe. So it's really tomorrow. And that is just so perfect. All I did was click on the download button to save this video into my PC. Then I repeated the same thing, deleted this clip and uploaded the second clip. Once the video was uploaded, I deleted the audio and uploaded the second audio. Once the audio was uploaded, I left the description for my lip sync just like the way it was and generated the lip sync. I repeated the same process for all the video clips and the audio clips that I had. Then I went back into my editor. I combined everything, the video clips and the audio clips, adjusted the timing, cleaned transition, and balanced the sound. And just like that, the same video that felt broken now felt complete. This is what really changed for me. AI doesn't have to get everything right. You do not have to depend on it 100%. Sometimes the best results come from stepping in and finishing the job yourself, because now if your AI messes up your audio, gives you weird voices, or doesn't just generate dialogue properly, you don't have to start over. You can fix it. And not only fix it, you can actually make it better. At the end of the day, this wasn't just about fixing audio. It was about realizing that AI gives you a foundation, but the final story, that still comes from you. If you ever run into this, don't delete your project, fix it, because sometimes that mistake is what pushes your video to the next level.
I'm from recording. Thanks for watching. Thank you for subscribing. We really appreciate for your support. We really want to see you. What's in a babe? I shan't.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing to Diary of Racer. How am I supposed to say it? Like,
Sit.
no.